Howdy folks, welcome to episode 32. Today we're going to continue our decoration work on the CV, and I wanted to show you a couple things I did between episodes. So I put in the oxygen medical station, and I put in walls here for the crafting rooms to divide them up, and we have our hallway here, and I also put the medic and oxygen station on this side, so these rooms are probably going to be for the most part symmetrical, if not completely symmetrical. And up here I went down to the planet and got the plants and put them in, so now they're growing up, or looks like they're done. Yep, they're ready to pick. And so yeah, we've got a 1-to-1-to-1 of tomatoes, durians, and pumpkins. So each time these grow I can make 8 sets of canned vegetables, and that will be more than enough for 1 or 2 people. You definitely don't go through that many canned vegetables just walking around on a ship. So that should be plenty of food supply. Let's see what else we got here. I changed these around. I changed these lights around, and I think I added some. Yeah, I added some more lights in the landing bay, just lighting things up and stuff. So today I wanted to get outside and do some more decoration on the outside. So why don't we go do that? And I don't think I need the ship, so I'll leave it there. I had it parked on the side. I was testing out ideas as far as how to light up this bay, maybe by sticking an SV, mounting a permanent SV on the side or the top with spotlights on it. I'm not sure if I still want to do that or not. It's probably more work than it's worth, and I don't know if it's necessary, but it's kind of a cool way to light up a capital ship if you want to be creative about it. So yeah, as you can see here on the outside, our planter boxes are sticking out, and that's one thing I don't want. So I've got an idea here of what I want to do, and I got the blocks that I need. So I want to get this block in this orientation. Okay, so what I want to do is put these blocks along here all the way out. Okay, and then I want to put these. I like how the core is still sticking out. I do plan to move the core, so I'm not going to leave it there. I guess these do need to turn that way. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so these are going to go all the way down, and we're going to do some rows like this, and we're going to sweep it back as we go by. Let's leave 4 blocks. Okay, so we'll sweep it back as we go, and then I'm going to put these, and I suppose I'll need to split these too. Need to split these up. Let's see, we'll put these here, and how did that not we'll split these like that. Okay, and let's see, I want to put that one there, and then I want to put, actually I want to do that with this one, and then this one I want to be upside down like that, but that's gonna stick out, so I need to take this block out so I can I really wish they hadn't decreased the range so much on that. Yeah, so like this. Okay, and then this one's going to come up like that. Okay, and so alright, the upside down one is going to be one back from the other one, so it will come up to here. Okay, and we're just going to sweep this back, and you know what, I just realized I forgot to turn on the symmetry axis too, so why don't I do that, save myself some work on here. It's YZ. Okay, so yeah, we'll get this fin put on here and see how that looks. And let's see, this is going to be 4 back. Yeah, so that's going to be 4 spaces that way. This one's going to be 1 back from it. And we'll just do this until we have a wing. So this one's going to be 3 back from here. Okay, that's easy enough to do. And that one's going to be 1 back. This one's going to be 3 back. A little more, okay. And then 1 back. And 3 back. And let's see, should I do the very tip? Yeah. Yeah, we'll put a little, let's see. We'll do this and that. Okay. So this is our upper parts. And that one. Yeah, okay. And then we're going to put this one on the bottom pieces. So that should look kind of cool. A little swept back wing. And the thing I don't like in block games is when everything is on a 90-degree angle to everything else. I don't know. It starts to look, you know, everything looks the same kind of thing, which is why I try to use as much of the diagonals and stuff as I can and try to make some curves and everything. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And I think that's what I'm going to do on these other 2 flat sides as well, is to try to get rid of that flat aspect, is to put on these fins. So why don't I finish those up off camera, and I will come back when I've got these ready. Okay guys, we're back and that's done. I've got the fins added on, so you can see I've got one on each of these little side thingies. So, and I need to finish up, I had to craft some, actually ran out, I used like 700 of those things. So, whoa. And once again, get out with the jetpack off. Okay, so, yeah, let me finish these up and then we can move on to the next thing. Just finish up this fin here. And that. Okay, and the other thing I wanted to do was the engines. So I do have those on me, right? Yes, I have the thrusters on me. So, I wanted to put some on the back in those little spots, so we can start with those. Now I probably should have made those for the bigger thrusters, but I'll probably end up using some large thrusters in a different spot. So we'll put the small thrusters in these little spots. As you can see, they're kind of custom made. They look like engine ports, so it's kind of perfect for that. And once again, I gotta go way too close in order to punch these out. Let's see. Okay, so we'll get these 6 out, we'll turn on the symmetry plane, and then we'll put those thrusters in. And then I need to get like the directionals, the steering thrusters, the ones going off left, right, and up, down, and figure out a spot for the retros too. So I'll probably put them along the flat areas on the top / side of the ship. So let's get these here, and here, and here. Okay, so yeah, those are going to go there, and I mean the ship, those are obviously kind of small for the size of the ship, so I'll probably add a couple of big thrusters. Maybe I'll put some on that big fin, put some thruster ports or something on the bottom of that big fin down there. And so over here, let's see, yeah, we can add the left rights, so let's do that. We'll add our left and right directional thrusters, and we're going to need 4 in each direction to start off with, and if that's not sufficient, a sufficient amount of power, then I will add more later. So I think I will line these up with the windows here, and I want to go one more back. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put 4 thrusters here, and then obviously we need to make them look decent and not just sticking on the side of the ship. And is that what I wanted to do? No, it isn't. Of course it isn't. Because, let's see, yeah, that's going to need to, let's see, is that right? Maybe that was what I wanted to do. Yeah, okay. I'll put them like this. And, or do I want them coming out an extra one? I don't know. We'll try it out and see how it looks. So we'll go like this, and turn this around. Turn that, and put this up here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so we're going to put these, and no, I guess I won't need to take those back out because they're in the same spot. When you break stuff with the symmetry plane on, it doesn't break them on both sides, so you do need to keep that in mind. If you're changing, if you start a design and then you change it once you get halfway through and take stuff out, you're going to need to account for that. Okay, and we can put these up here, and those are going to go there, and here and here. And then I think our magic corner piece is going to fit right there and there. I'm getting good with these corner pieces. Someday I might actually be able to use them properly. These here. So that'll make it look nice and like it's kind of a power thingy sticking out of the ship instead of just thrusters jammed onto the side. So we can do the same thing with some retros. I want to put let's see, 3 of each or 2 of each. Let's see, I've got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, okay. Because I've got 6 on the back, so I've got 20 more. And let's see, where's that going to go? I suppose this would be the best way to decide where the side's going to be. So, yeah, we'll put these here and here, and the thrusters will go here, 2 on each side, and we'll put these up here. That's going to be interesting. Too bad we don't have a piece that goes part way up and then comes back down, because this is going to look kind of, I don't know, I don't think it's going to look the way I want it to. And I could maybe do that. No, that's not going to work either. Okay, yeah, I am going to need to take these out because it's going to look bad, I think. I think it's going to look bad, and so I'll probably end up putting in 2 more thrusters on each side just for looks. But I don't want it to look pointy and stuff. I want it to be just like shaped like the other ones, kind of rounded off. So we will get these put on here. I won't need to cut those off. At least I can get those when I decide to put the engines in, and we'll get these rounded off nice and tidy. Whoops, wrong key. Put those in there, and we can get our corners on, the 2 corners, and these, and I'm going to need to craft more of those too. I've got some of them, I think, going in the crafting. Yeah. There we go. Using up a lot of iron here. Okay, so now we've got left, right, and retros, and I'm going to add some ports on the bottom for some downward thrust, or 1 port on the bottom and then 1 port on the top for some upward thrust. And I need to decide where to put that. Why don't I do the downward, and maybe I can put the upward in the middle. But yeah, we can put the downward maybe here or on the bottom of the warp core, or maybe 2 of them here. Yeah, I kind of like in the middle. So why don't we put that here, and we can turn. You know what, that's not going to work though if I do those on the very center line, because this is a one center. So I think I will do a pair of them, one on each side. So I can do those over here. It looks like there's space here. And let me get these lined up. So we want to go, and actually I can probably put those in the floor. Is that the crafting room? Yeah, I probably don't want to do that in the crafting room. I can put those on the floor of this so that it's, let's see. Yeah, that works. Okay. And so I want to go this block. I think it's this block. And we're going to put in a thruster here. Yeah, and then one more is going to be here. And here. And I'm out of ammo again. Come on, reload. There we go. Okay. So we've got our thrusters here, and I'm going to put ports around those. And then I need upward thrusters. Upward facing thrusters, and I think we can put those, I guess we're not going to be able to put those in the middle either. So I'm going to need to decide where to put those, and it looks like we have space here, maybe. I don't know. That's a little cramped there. So maybe on top of, I think we'll put them on top of this because this needs some shape on it anyway. So we can put the upwards going this way and punch these two out, and that's how many spaces? 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, and then so these two. Okay, so we will get our upward looking thrusters, and why don't I put the ports on those, and I will come back when I'm done with those. Okay guys, we're back, and I've got those added in. We'll take a look at those in a minute. And I went in and grabbed the large thrusters, and we needed to decide where to put those, and so I think we can put those on the back here, and do the same sort of thruster port type of thing for them. So we can have our big thrusters on the back, and so I'll need to get our blocks lined up for this. And let's see, I want to put, yeah, I'm going to do this, and this, and this. Okay, so I need to add in a block there, and a block there. Okay, so let me get these extended back before I spin my blocks around. And we're going to go back a little bit because I want it to be a little rounder, so I don't want it to be quite so stubby for these. I want them to look like they're a little bit longer. So we'll go another block here, and then we'll do the same on this side. So we'll go here, and then here, and then here, and then we'll put these on here, and we can close that off. It looks upside down. That's weird. Even though I'm upside down now. Okay. There we go. Okay, so these are going to go on our corners and get our, yeah, I had to go in and craft more of these pieces because I ran out again. But that's okay. Alright, and then this is going to go here, and this piece here and here, and we'll just keep extending this until it meets on the other side, or with the other side. Okay, so there's the center line, and then these are just going to go on the same way, and I forgot to do that one there. There we go. Okay, did I just... Okay, so we'll get these put on there. And did I already run out? I already ran out. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to go in and craft more of those. So I will be back in just a minute. Okay guys, we're back and I finished that up. So I need to clean up one more block over here on the very bottom. Where did that go? There was one that I ran out when I was making these, and I can get that in there. It's even the right direction. Okay, so those are the bottom ports. Let's go back to the ship and we can swing around and take a look and see what this looks like now. So let me turn off the access to. Turn that off so we can see what we're looking at. And yeah, we've got all the thrusters on. I need to add some more RCSs. I did try turning it, and the ones that are in there are just way not enough. I think I've got 10 or 14 or whatever, and I need like another 10 or 15 probably. So I crafted another 10 just to see. But yeah, the ship's coming along. We've got all our thruster pieces. We've got, it looks more like a ship now with fins and stuff. I'll probably put some more on the top. Something on the top, either on the back or a mohawk going down the middle. I don't know, something. It still needs something more sticking out on it. But we will do that in future episodes because we are out of time for today. So join me in episode 33, and I think we will figure out what other decorations we can put on this thing to make it look even cooler. And maybe do some painting. I'm not sure. Still need to decide what colors I want to make it. So yes, join me in episode 33. We'll see you then. Later.